For over 15 years, Gallup Funeral Services Incorporated has been a beacon of light, guiding local families through difficult times. Gallup Funeral Services Incorporated proudly provides all families with compassionate choices for professional funeral care at reasonable prices. Get the answers you need 24 hours a day. No answering services, hidden costs, add-on fees, confusing fine print, or those scary-looking contracts. Remember, Gallup Funeral Services owns and operates the only crematory in Dare County, keeping our cremations affordable and convenient. Gallup Memorial Chapel in Bargo, North Carolina is now open and minutes from Moyock and Elizabeth City. From traditional church services and graveside burials to direct cremations and advanced planning, let Gallup Funeral Services Incorporated light the way for your family. Don't be pressured or confused by the other funeral homes. It's always your choice. Choose Gallup Funeral Services Incorporated. Call Courtney at 252-216-8030 to get a plan started today and visit our new website at gallupfuneralservices.com.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
News team, assemble!
Joining us live, because if you want to know anything about the Outer Banks, Sam Walker's the dude to fill you in.
The sea was angry that day, my friends. Like an old man trying to send back soup in a deli.
Always appreciate talking to you.
Always good stuff with Sam Walker in the Outer Banks.
Now here's Les Nessman and the news. Thank God it's Friday!
And good morning, everyone. Welcome to OBX Today Live here on Facebook and YouTube. I'm Sam Walker. Glad to have you along with us. We wrap up this second week of February with all the news, sports, and weather from OBXToday.com. Kind of a quiet morning out there. That's probably not a good thing when it comes to news business, when it's quiet. Something big's going to happen. Hopefully not. Hopefully we'll have a quiet weekend. Weather-wise, it's going to be pretty decent to start the weekend, but Super Sunday is going to be wet. It is a beautiful day out there, as we already had complimented and commented. Thanks for all you folks checking in. Joanna, Stephen, Julie, Margie, and George weighing in with the comments there. Yep, aloha. It's a pretty nice day out there. All right, let's get into some of the news we got for you this morning at OBXToday.com as more local school systems are moving away from requiring masks indoors and other changes to COVID protocols. The state's now moving that way as well. According to the updated Strong Schools NC Public Health Toolkit released Thursday, contact tracing in K-12 schools will also no longer be recommended or required. Dare County schools have been following the toolkit and does not have policies that will need to be adjusted based on those changes. With the support of our local health director, Dr. Sheila Davies, we'll be implementing these changes effective immediately. That's according to an email sent to parents yesterday afternoon. Students in Dare schools will no longer be excluded from school as long as they remain symptom-free, but individuals who test positive or have symptoms will have to remain out of school for 5 days and wear a mask on days 6 through 10 after returning to school. Dare County Board of Education lifted the mask mandate on Wednesday. Currituck and Gates schools will drop their requirements on Monday. Votes by other school boards in the region are pending at their scheduled meetings this week and next. Masks are still required on all school buses under federal transportation mandates. The statewide implementation of the changes to the toolkit are scheduled to go into effect February 21st. That's allowed school districts time to make policy changes as necessary. Yesterday, the National Park Service putting out its final numbers for 2021 visitation, and no surprise, it was record-setting at all three of the national parks here on the Outer Banks: Cape Hatteras National Seashore, Fort Raleigh National Historic Site, and Wright Brothers National Memorial combined to host more than 4 million visitors last year. That includes the more than 3 million that came to Cape Hatteras National Seashore. That was the first time ever that the nation's first seashore, established in 1951, cracked the 3 million mark. 3,206,056 visits in 2021, 20% higher than last year or the year before, and 35% higher than the 10-year average dating back to 2011. Campsites reserved at Cape Hatteras National Seashore's 4 campgrounds saw a 58% increase last year as well. At Fort Riley National Historic Site, 293,609 visits were hosted. Wright Brothers National Memorial in Kill Devil Hills had 482,192 visits, the highest amount in over 10 years. Dave Halleck, superintendent of the National Parks of Eastern North Carolina, said in a statement that while it's been challenging to accommodate 600,000 more visits than just 2 years ago, the staff at the three parks are committed to not only maintaining the same visitor experiences as before, but improving upon them as much as possible. Halleck also said that, for example, thanks to hard work and innovation over the past year, many visitors this year will enjoy the new Bonner Bridge Pier for the first time, and the new text alert service launched late last year now helps visitors plan their trips and stay connected with their national parks in Dare and Hyde counties. You can sign up for those text alerts, NPS OBX. Send that to 333-111. We got the details at obxtoday.com, by the way. You can also get updates on off-road vehicle updates. Text C8HA-ORV to 333-111. I need to do that. In fact, you know what? I will do that right this very second here live on the air. So if you go to obxtoday.com, you can sign up for those text alerts from the National Park Service. It's really great because they do send out quite a bit of good information on those. And you can keep up with what's going on, especially when they have closures, but also some of the special programming. They sent out, for example, let me text that to sign up for the text alerts on the ORV side of things. But for example, let's see, I don't know if I can show this or not. Let me make sure the camera. There we go. So, yeah, just got the Everbridge Nixle is what it's called. And, you get the text alerts. But let's see. Where's the one they sent the other day about this 160th anniversary of the Battle of Roanoke Island? Yeah, see? And it had a link in it. So you can go check that out. Back when we had some of the delays, those are some of the other things that they sent out. CAHA being Cape Hatteras is the abbreviation for that. It's really cool, this system that they've got set up there. So you can sign up for that right now, just like I did, by texting 333-111 is the number. But again, we've got the link, the details about that at obxtoday.com. Park Service also is going to have in the coming months a series of public meetings to review achievements and challenges over the past several years and to get public input on strategies to help preserve park resources and continue to provide high-quality visitor experiences. Those meeting dates, times, and locations will be announced once they are finalized. NCDOT yesterday announcing that 2021 is the deadliest year on North Carolina roads in 2 decades. 1,755 people were killed last year in traffic crashes in North Carolina. That exceeds the previous record set in 2007 of 1,704. It was up 5% from 2020, mirroring a national trend. All right, if you were out and about yesterday and saw smoke out where you were, maybe Jockey's Ridge, right around there, or up in Corolla yesterday, prescribed burning is already starting as it's this time of year, right on in through early spring when the conditions are right. There are a number of fires that go on. Didn't get a chance to send this over to me, so over there, right there is a shot we took last night of fire burning over on Pine Island, right by the Currituck Club. You can see the smoke pretty well from the mainland as well. You see there? Yeah. So it's that time of year. You're going to start seeing those marsh fires going on. It's all prescribed burning. Helps to improve conditions for the marsh and native grasses and such in those areas. Also prevents wildfires by cutting out the amount of fuel that's available. And prescribed burns happen usually this time of year on into spring, early spring anyway, when the wind and weather conditions are right. Should be another good day for it, so there may be some more of those fires going on in various locations. Some other work that was taking place, they were blowing up beaver dams around Plymouth yesterday. They've had a problem with beavers building dams and creeks and ditches around Plymouth, so yesterday they were using dynamite, just blowing them up. That's a common way to do it, or using backhoes, but really just throw some tannerite in there and boom, blow up those beaver dams. Town manager Chris Layton told WCTI TV that the beaver dams have been causing flooding in Plymouth after all the rainfall over the past month. Yesterday, the Elizabeth II took a trip out or actually on Wednesday it did. Got a story up for you at obxtoday.com. And in fact, there's some video as well that they shared from Roanoke Island Festival Park on their Facebook page yesterday morning of the Elizabeth II taking another trip out to Wanchese. It's the second straight winter they've been able to do haul out of the 16th century representative wooden sailing ship that is moored at Roanoke Island Festival Park and is open to visitors. Of course, it can travel by sail, but also has a motor in it. Diesel engine. It was installed many years ago. And there you see headed out into Shallowbag Bay and towards Roanoke Sound for the trip down to Wanchese for a haul out. Usually hauls out for about a month. Of course, last year was the first time since 2017 they were able to do a haul out. That's because the channel that runs there from the downtown Mania waterfront to Roanoke Sound had shoaled in so badly and they weren't able to get through that shoaling. But now they're able to do that again after dredging that took place last year and year before. And so the Elizabeth II heads for a haul out each year. That's the normal schedule is during the winter to do the haul out. So, it's a wood boat and built back in the early 80s there at Washington Creek Park in downtown Manio, where the Roanoke Island Maritime Museum is located. And so there you go. There's the Elizabeth II heading out for its haul out in Wanchese this week. All right, OBX Today Live here continues after this.
For over 15 years, Gallup Funeral Services Incorporated has been a beacon of light, guiding local families through difficult times. Gallup Funeral Services Incorporated proudly provides all families with compassionate choices for professional funeral care at reasonable prices. Get the answers you need 24 hours a day. No answering services, hidden costs, add-on fees, confusing fine print, or those scary-looking contracts. Remember, Gallup Funeral Services owns and operates the only crematory in Dare County, keeping our cremations affordable and convenient. Gallup Memorial Chapel in Bargo, North Carolina is now open and minutes from Moyock and Elizabeth City. From traditional church services and graveside burials to direct cremations and advanced planning, let Gallup Funeral Services Incorporated light the way for your family. Don't be pressured or confused by the other funeral homes. It's always your choice. Choose Gallup Funeral Services Incorporated. Call Courtney at 252-216-8030 to get a plan started today and visit our new website at gallupfuneralservices.com.
Our pet of the week for this week is Dash. Dash is a super sweet, playful cat. He loves playing with the other cats at the shelter, loves his toys, and his catnip. Dash could go to a home with a calm dog or a cat who doesn't mind a lot of playtime. To adopt Dash or foster one of our other animals, you can come visit us Monday through Saturday at our shelter located in Manio. Next week, we'll be having a rabies clinic with $15 vaccinations, February 14th to the 18th. Please come to the OBX SPCA with your pets on a leash or in a carrier. For more information, visit our website at www.obxspca.org or visit our OBX SPCA Facebook page.
So this is actually my first Community Watch luncheon that I've been able to participate in. So we're talking a luncheon that basically is a payback to police and our public safety partners, fire, to just a thank you to us for the service we do to the community all year. The Community Watch program has been in existence for a long time. In fact, Community Watch technically has been in existence ever since policing has been in existence. Community Watch essentially is building trust and transparency, building relationships between law enforcement and the community. I think it's educational as well. Not only education for the community to understand why we do what we do, but for us to understand what the community expects of us, of their law enforcement. Because sometimes those two expectations don't marry up. You know, fortunately in Nags Head, our concerns are ones that are manageable. You know, we have concerns of, say, speeding in neighborhoods, and sometimes they cross over too. Some issues cross over to like trash pickup or coyotes. You know, sometimes those issues get brought up. But a lot of traffic issues where, you know, maybe a light's not functioning properly, and then we can liaison with DOT and try to get some of those things worked out. So it's just a whole host of issues that can be brought up. Sometimes you'll get calls about concerns that, hey, is this just a concern, or is this something that needs to be elevated for a response? So those are kind of things we can triage and help them through.
I'm Tom Saperito, and I've been here for 22 years. I've been involved with the Community Watch about 18 of those years. And the experience has been really gratifying, particularly in my relationship with the fire and police department. And I think that the community is served very well by the Community Watch. We are able to do things for the police and fire department that are not done any other way, and that is we can raise money so that we can buy them things that are not budgeted. And sometimes those things are very important. Most of the meetings we have are with Shane Allen, who is our community officer. And Shane has been a terrific addition to our organization because he is kind of the person that focuses all of the public awareness.
My current role and assignment is the community policing officer for the PD. I serve as a liaison between the police department and the Community Watch Association, which is made up of members throughout the community. And I do a lot of things between the police department and them, like we're helping arrange monthly meetings. They are heavily involved in like our National Night Out and Coffee with the Cop and other events such as that.
I just want to be involved with my community so that they can try and keep themselves safe. I just have a respect for our police department, and I have a love for what they do because they do it unselfishly. To be a small town like Nags Head is, I would say we have one of the best departments in the state.
It's just very, to me, very comforting to know that we have individuals in our community like this who will step up and help.
Obviously, we have a beautiful place that we all work and live in, and having a good relationship with our community helps strengthen that as well.
For over 15 years, Gallup Funeral Services Incorporated has been a beacon of light, guiding local families through difficult times. Gallup Funeral Services Incorporated proudly provides all families with compassionate choices for professional funeral care at reasonable prices. Get the answers you need 24 hours a day. No answering services, hidden costs, add-on fees, confusing fine print, or those scary-looking contracts. Remember, Gallup Funeral Services owns and operates the only crematory in Dare County, keeping our cremations affordable and convenient. Gallup Memorial Chapel in Bargo, North Carolina is now open and minutes from Moyock and Elizabeth City. From traditional church services and graveside burials to direct cremations and advanced planning, let Gallup Funeral Services Incorporated light the way for your family. Don't be pressured or confused by the other funeral homes. It's always your choice. Choose Gallup Funeral Services Incorporated. Call Courtney at 252-216-8030 to get a plan started today, and visit our new website at gallupfuneralservices.com.
All right, back here on OBX Today Live on this Friday morning.
Thank God it's Friday!
As we glad to have you along with us with our morning look at news, sports, and weather. And want to remind you that big project that goes on here, our friend Quinn Capps has coordinated this for many years, is back for another edition. It is the Project Glam Girls and Guys, which returns the 17th through the 19th. So next week, next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, the kids headed to prom and be able to save a lot of money. In fact, it's free. You know how prom can be expensive, and there's good news for the girls and guys in the Outer Banks. Project Glam Girls and Guys provides everything a young person would need to attend their prom absolutely free. Kids can come in and be treated like queens and kings, gowns, suits, tuxedos, accessories, and so much more. And it's all free, donated by the community. The boutique's held at the Manio Faith Baptist Church in Manio next Thursday, 3:30 to 8 p.m. Friday the 18th from 9:30 to 8, and Saturday the 19th from 9:30 until 3:30. Everyone's welcome to come and shop, and it's all free. Project Glam Girls is solely supported by the Outer Banks community. For more information or to make a donation, you can get in touch with Quinn Capps at projectglamgirls@gmail.com or just go to obxtoday.com. We got the story up there. Of course, they have been searching for a new home and storage site after this year because they are going to need to be finding a new place to keep everything, the donations, and then have the shop open in February of 2023. So if you can help them out, we got details on how you can do that at obxtoday.com. It's opening night at a new space as Arsenic and Old Lace, the Theater Dare presentation, opens tonight at the Theater Dare's new home. That's in Kitty Hawk at 7:30. It continues tomorrow, as well as Friday and Saturday of that's next week. I keep thinking today is the 18th. I don't know why. Next week, the 18th and 19th, and then 25th and 26th. But they've got shows 18th, 19th, and 20th, 25th, 26th, and 27th. So next weekend is opening of Arsenic and Old Lace. I don't think they were quite ready to go that. Yeah, they need all the time they can getting all that new space done. They've been working as hard as they can to get the new space ready. So making your plans for next weekend or the weekend after, you are recommended to purchase tickets online and in advance. They can seat 200 in the new Theater of Dare located in Kitty Hawk. And, of course, there is details about how you can help the Theater of Dare with their new place.
Greetings, theater lovers. I am Stuart Parks, president of the board of directors for Theater of Dare. Over the past 30 years, we've been fortunate to put on many memorable shows and a multitude of venues with many fantastic and supportive hosts. But in order to grow our little community theater into the organization we know it can be, we needed to find a home of our own and establish some roots from which to grow. I'm excited to share that Theater of Dare now has that home here in Kitty Hawk at the Kitty Hawk Plaza in what most may know as the old Outer Banks Jubilee or Paparazzi.
Welcome to Theater of Dare. Our new home will be more than just a place for us to host our performances. It's a home for all performing arts. We're planning to host live music performances, classes, summer camps, movie screenings, special events, and so much more. But in order to make all of that possible, we've had to give this fantastic new home one heck of a makeover. And that's where we need your help. We're sponsoring a Welcome Home fundraiser to ensure that the new Theater of Dare will forever be a place where the performing arts can thrive here on the Outer Banks.
So we're asking you, our family, friends, neighbors, and the greater Outer Banks community to help us fund the improvements that will make our new home a place to celebrate the performing arts. The purchase of lighting and sound equipment, chairs, paint, and storage solutions are just some of the many things your donation can help us fund. We're seeking to raise $20,000 to purchase the equipment we need to ensure the show will go on, bigger and better than ever before. We have a donation level for all budgets, and with every donation made, you will receive a special perk. We hope that you'll join us in continuing our mission to bring the performing arts to Dare County.
For more information and to make a donation, please visit our website, www.theaterofdareobx.com.
Or mail in your donations. And together, let's make the new Theater of Dare a home for all the Outer Banks performing artists.
All right, back here on OBX Today Live. Let's do some sports. College basketball last night. Duke goes on the road to beat Clemson 82-64 to bounce back from their falling flat against Virginia after the win over Carolina last weekend. UNC basketball is going to be without Dawson Garcia, sophomore forward, missing the remainder of the season, so he can stay in Minnesota as his grandmother deals with a serious illness. Carolina Hurricanes with a 6-0 pounding last night of Boston, and even motivated Governor Cooper to weigh in, throwing some shade at one of the Boston Bruins players who's been kind of a pain in the neck. He's just been talking trash. So the Canes roll on to win the Bruins, or beat the Bruins again last night. Pro Football Hall of Fame new class, Torrey Holt not in. Again, the NC State alum and Gibsonville native, still not into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Took him long enough to finally get a referee. Bruce McNally, he's the father of instant replay as far as a tool for officials, but he's the first NFL official to finally get in the Hall of Fame. Also being elected to the Hall of Fame, the class that was announced last night, former Carolina Panther Sam Mills. High school sports, final night of the regular season for the public schools. First flight's at Currituck. Camden is at Manteo. Columbia at Mattamuskeet. Northeastern at Pasquotank. Hertford County at Edenton. Riverside at Perquimans. Gates at South Creek. And Pamlico at Northside. The high school swimming state championships today. The 3A out in Cary. First flight in Currituck. They've got participants tomorrow. The 1A, 2A with Perquimans and Manteo sending swimmers. And the Winter Olympics rolling on again. And the curling updates. I got this Rio Beach winners. All right, so OBX Today Weather Center forecast. Not looking too bad at all today. Pretty nice. Sunny skies, some light winds with a high of 58. They'll pick up into the south in the afternoon and evening. Clear tonight, 46. Sunny on Saturday, a high 67. Clouding up Saturday night, low 41. Then Sunday, mostly cloudy. Rain developing in the afternoon. Winds will shift to the north and a high of just 46. Sunday night, mostly cloudy, maybe some rain, maybe some snowflakes in there as the winds shift out of the north and temperatures drop to around 29 Sunday night. Gets that low, we might need to be worrying about a little bit of black ice on the roads and bridges Sunday night. Monday, sunny, a high of just 38. Monday night gets clear and 28, then 49 Tuesday, 58 Wednesday, 66 on Thursday. Get on the seesaw. It's late February. Why not? Spring one day and winter the next. That's how it is here. This time of year, it looks like. Coastal marine forecast today, pretty quiet. Southwest winds 5 to 10 knots, 1 to 2 foot waves in the sounds. Seas 2 to 3 feet. It's Lake Atlantic out there this morning. Water temperatures in the low 40s to maybe around 50 as you get down to Hatteras Island. Next tide change in Oregon Inlet's a low tide at 10:41. Sunset tonight at 5:39. Sunrise tomorrow is at 6:51. Fairly fair skies and 46 degrees, and that's going to wrap it up for OBX Today Live for this.
Thank God it's Friday!
Thanks for joining us, everybody. Yeah, roll it out of here with the cure. How does that sound? Thanks again for all you folks checking in on the Facebook and the YouTube. We do appreciate it, except for those of you who are posting spam. We kick you out right now. See ya, bud. We ain't got time for that stuff here. Always fun on the Book of Faces. Thanks to Brandon up in West Virginia, Dave Wigginton up on Northern Neck, or not the Northern Neck, up on the Pets. Good cat. John, Leanne in New York, Joanna, Steven, aloha, Julie, Margie up in Baltimore, and George in Connecticut. Thanks all you folks who checked in this morning. Thanks for watching us here on OBX Today Live. Have yourself a great weekend, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, the weekend.